Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agasically Stamos from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch, back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. The Replication Anecdotes is a mini-series and sub-series of the My Gaming Diary video log, chronicling my life and times as a gamer. This sub-series is specifically focused on games when I am playing games in the genre of games that are simulations, or the simulation genre. That includes this here game, which involves driving a vehicle. Tonight we're going to be getting things a little bit sweaty in F1 2020 by Codemasters. This is one of my favorite annualized releases. I play a little bit of this each year. I probably don't play it as much of it as I should. We unlocked some customization last night. I don't know why there's like kind of season passy stuff or like microtransaction-y stuff in his game, but whatever. I got me a new helmet. I'm sure that'll get me some new suits and other stuff as we go on. I'm playing with trying to dial in and tune the racing model to my level of challenge, which doesn't need to be like super challenging. But so last night I dialed down the level of braking assist. So hopefully that will help dial things back in a little bit more. Just want to check audio and make sure we're getting in-game audio out in the live stream. Of course, I would do that now while the game is paused.
And we're back. After yesterday's feature race, the top 8 drivers have been reversed on the grid, setting up some exciting action as we launch into today's event, the sprint race. I'm not the only one sitting here today who's looking forward to today's race. My friend and ex-GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi.
Yep, we're about to get the Flipinski, so
awaiting the start of the event. How's it going?
So if I remember correctly, I started at the back of the grid, and then won the race? That's right. Matsushita got spanked. Clapping cheeks. So my reward for finishing in first place
Let's see if we can keep the momentum up. Let's get another podium.
That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know why this really no, I don't want to change that. Yeah, no, I don't want to do oh, the field of view isn't that wide. We'll leave it like that, like it is. I don't know if field of view will upset the Xbox One's performance and experience. What I do want to... Where's... Assist gameplay settings, on-screen display. I thought you went in here and adjusted the camera. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I think I'm up in the... Hit the accelerator, bub. Just a little overkill. Whoa. Yeah, I got a penalty for that? Yeah, I mean, in years past, I've had to, make it so buttery smooth. In years past, I've had to... Oh, come on. No! What was that? Came over too soon. Let's... Can I retire from session, mid-session save, quit the main menu? Oh, this doesn't let you... Yeah, so that's... Driving cameras right, restart the session. Okay. Yeah. That was a little wicked.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
That's right. Lights are up. Let's go racing. Man, I miss Formula One. I was. This is the first year that they've had a total. Ah, come on! I barely tapped him. Now, what I don't like is in this TV pod view, I don't have my rear view mirrors. That's one of the problems. I guess that's one of the advantages you get from going down to the other view. What position am I in? Third? I don't know what happened with that. Stink. I'm all over this guy. Should be passing him. Is this king? Let me adjust. Let me try this. That puts you in the cockpit, so that gives you the rear view mirrors. Oh, I like that you get the preview here. You can actually see. I really hate, even though I haven't taught myself to look at my rear view mirrors, it's just really bothered me with how close in. I've been going back and forth with this.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
Really out of sorts on that series of turns. But now I can see this guy in my rearview mirror. But I hate how I hate this bar in the middle of my view. Stink. Got some front wing damage.
You've taken some minor damage.
It's only I gotta get around this guy. Come on, let's go. Nobody in my rear view. Car's wide open right now. 202 kilometers per hour coming up. 297, 298, 302. Fastest lap. I'm gonna make a run on him right here. Ah, he's cut me off. Ah! Well defended. Here we go. Here we go. I got the juice. Where you at? Where you at? There he is. So I have come to regret, in playing this, I have come to regret, this is the first time that I've missed playing Project Cars in VR. Not first time I've missed playing Project Cars, but first time I've really acknowledged that I would really rather be playing racing sims in VR because I can look left and right out of the visor. See, I didn't get a penalty for cutting corners there, Hubert. I do want to know what team this is in the pink livery. And it's like my car is so much faster than the rest of the field. I don't have the difficulty cranked up super high, but I shouldn't be all over the backside of all the cars in the field the way that I am. Especially with my front wing damage. But it is what it is. I'll let him go ahead of me into this turn and see if I can catch him. Now, one thing I will say is I have not been great about catching people on the straight. Barely holding on, barely gripping the road as I come through that straight. That small set of corners. Coming up to exceed 300 kilometers per hour here. I'm not gonna go. Oh!
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Ah! No! I'm gonna have to start the session over. That was a bit of excitement there. Stink. Thought I had it. I think at the end of the day, right now, I do prefer having my rear view mirror, at least for right now. I may go back to the higher camera view. Bacalacci's my actual teammate. I'm going to give him the go-ahead here. So obviously not... Who's got the yellow flag? Obviously not playing with wheel and pedals here on the Xbox One, but I am playing with the Microsoft Elite. I need to let this guy outside of me go ahead. Come on! Oh, didn't find me for the penalty? Nope. Oh. Am I gonna get another penalty here? Nope. Didn't get a second penalty. Woo! Could have gone for the second pass there, but I decided discretion was the better part of the valor.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Here we go. No! Giotto! Cut me off hard trying to get around him on that corner. I'm probably going to get a penalty for cutting that corner. Nope, no penalty. Alright, I got Hubert in front of me. King up ahead after him. I gotta watch because the wall forces you to shift right a little here. I'll let Hubert go ahead here. That might give me the chance. I may have set him up for the outside in. Easy there, Bubba. Nope, stink. Starting that session over again. What I haven't gotten down yet is with the rear view mirrors. Now I'm looking at the guy to make sure that I've cleared him.
Just a quick radio check.
But I haven't taught myself to look at the guy in the rear view mirror and still keep my eyes on the turn coming up. Alright. First problem is Laka keeps closing me down on that turn one. He's my sticking teammate, so he's the first person that cuts me off. Of course, they always say that your teammate is the one that you're supposed to... First person that you're supposed to make sure you beat. I sometimes get a really big surge lead coming out of the corner, so... trying to control my normal acceleration so I don't run over top of these guys. Trying to play nice and wait for the slightly slower field to get out of the corner ahead of me. Oh, no! Alright, Bacalacci. Gotta let him proceed ahead again. Already a set of tough corners here. No, don't lose the car. Is that a piece of rubber that bounced across the road? I mean, I'm fine. They called that a yellow flag. It didn't look like I had taken any damage, but I knew that I was guilty of being overly aggressive there, so we'll just walk those back. we're getting a decent amount of racing in, but I am stinking some stuff up. Bacalachi. My big problem is I gotta hold on here in traffic till about turn 8 or 9 when I can start working myself free. Start paying attention, better attention to turns that are coming up and what's going on with the traffic ahead of me. Oh! Come on, Baco. Didn't get a penalty there, which is rare. I mean, that had to be an honest to get, because it feels like 70% of the time I get the penalty whether I was really at fault or not. Bakalaki's gonna get enough for brake checking me. It's killing me. I wonder if... Look at the radio options here in a second.
Nice start. Let's keep it up.
Can I get the radio? Get the radios on the D-pad. Alright. Here's where we're gonna make hay. Ah, damn. That turn tightens up. I think it would have been very dangerous to try and come through there. Too wide. Easy. Nope, I didn't mean to get my brake bias there. Jordan King with the fastest lap. Braking a lot more conservatively here. That's the turn I keep screwing up. Alright, I'm okay. Yellow car's behind me. Yeah, I can't get any information on my teammate here. Still well clear of the car behind me. Stink, man. Bakalaki is really tying me up. I gotta figure out how to make a move past this guy, my teammate. Stink. Well, he's really causing me to eat my tires up, too. Yeah, he's getting some distance. Tire wears at 14%.
P5. Dorian ahead. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh super softs. Zhao behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh super softs.
Right.
The distance to the leader is 3.0 seconds. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
Great. I haven't... This is the first lap. I cannot overtake. DRS enabled. Maybe that'll make a difference here. I gotta work something out here. Cannot stay stuck behind Bakalaki for too many more laps. My big problem too is I do not corner well. stuck behind somebody. Screws up my normal angle and speed of entry. Really gets me out of sorts. Ah! Stink! God, he's being really tough.
King's out in front.
Having to back way off going into that turn. Come on, Bacho. I'm gonna wind you up on this turn right here. Nope. Thought he would make a mistake and let me get down the inside of the corner. Well, I usually don't fight the AI cars, but I'm gonna have to burn some tire to try and get him to make a mistake. I screwed that up.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps.
It's bad. Had to hit Kyoto in order to get by Bakalaka. Not cool at all. But check that wing damage. Oh!
Nice move. Good job.
Actually didn't penalize me for the collision with you, which means I must have just barely bumped him. The problem with Formula 1 cars is every contact you make with a car sounds like a complete wreck.
King just ahead. Push for the position. Our gap to the car in front is 3.4 seconds. They're on
Stink.
all super softs.
While we've been fighting
The
it
time
out.
last lap was a 2:5.8.
I'm faster than him on that lap, though. While we've been fighting it out behind him, though, he's been using us interfering with each other to extend his lead. Catching him, making some. Wings a little bit more damaged. Pushed it too hard going into that turn. Neglected the fact that I'd lost some downforce.
The gap behind us is 3.8 seconds.
I've got some wind between me and the next car too, though. Really hurting on downforce now. I think I lost that front wing. This is the last lap. going to go ahead and push. It's unlikely that I will catch him. Man! Really lost my turn in. No, no, no! Yeah, that loss of the wing is really causing me to go really wide there. I better just calm down and just try and make sure I hang on to second to get through this. We'll take second.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through. Thank you.
Well then, that concludes another excellent
How could
race.
this happen to me? I made my mistake. Got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I just want to stray. How could this happen to me?
The best use of the stars. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be MP Motorsport picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Kick my camera a little, so I'm hoping everything is still good. Hey, what's going on, Crusty Comedian? How you doing? Glad you could make it tonight. How was your work day? Yeah, that side's very good. What? Like, I don't even know what that is. Is that an emote?
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It was not the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced.
By 1
And
point.
so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Well, I'm going to give it to the Campos driver today. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times.
I'm not even...
Anyone did a better job today.
On to the teams then. Campos
Dorian.
extended their lead at the top of the championship. There was also a strong showing from the MP Motorsport team today.
Yeah, we're at the top of the
Making their way
championship.
up the standings. There will be plenty more
I'm at the
twists
top
and
of the
turns
championship.
to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race.
Jordan King's behind
when
me.
Formula 2 returns.
Sauber. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can tweak on to Spain, round 3. Doing good. Good to hear it, man. Glad you were not too out of sorts tonight. Now, Azerbaijan was a new track. I think it's relatively new in the Formula Series and Toto. Barcelona. I don't think this is a new track, but it's been a long time since I've raced at Barcelona. I also don't know that they haven't changed the name of Valencia or Catalonia. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lower or increase the difficulty. So we reduce the braking assist. I'm going to leave traction control. I'm going to, yeah, drop the dynamic racing line down to corners only. Let's decide what program we're going to run.
Okay, we haven't yet run any of our standard programs over the course of practice. It'll be a boost to car development if we can log that data, so we should do our best to do so before the end of the session.
All right, we're going to run the fuel management program. Go ahead and do a full drive out.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
So did you do anything special today, Krusty? Or got any gaming plans for tonight? Nope, just chilling. Cool, cool, cool. Where's the corner? Oh, there it is. Sounds like we got somebody close aboard. I may have just pulled out in front of somebody. Let's hold on to those tires getting warmed up. Do a little scuffing on the tires first before I start pushing the car too hard. I don't know. Did I reduce? Yeah, I dropped the dynamic racing line down to corners only. Okay. Let's check that again. I was looking to see corners only. Yeah, there's no accept button. You just select that preference and hit the back button. So it took. Whoa. Oh! It's a weird corner. Chicanes, it's a really weird series of turns on the infield here. Fuel management program started. It's a tricky track, so many long but off-speed turns. Fuel conservation is not going well. Totally in the red. Not making any headway on this program. Really tricky set of corners.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Poor fuel save. Thanks. Still not getting that corner. Yeah, I guess what I haven't figured out yet is how to drive fast but conserve fuel. Somebody coming up on me. I guess they're on the other side of the track. Still not getting good fuel savings. I'll actually try and achieve the fuel savings objective now. I'm off the speed mark, but I have good fuel savings.
That lap was no
Nice.
good. We need
No, I got it. It went green. Okay, so apparently what I need to do is get through here and coast, but it's so weird. I guess maybe the time objective doesn't matter. So I gotta get the fuel, which would make sense if I'm conserving fuel, that I'm gonna be slower. But maybe that's okay. Yeah, I got Buckalaka coming up behind me. Don't need him interfering with my practice session. Alright, so we're going to go for conserving fuel. And not worry about the time as much. Baka, if you want to pass, go ahead and pass. Not a big fan of my teammate, Dorian. Still in the green on fuel conservation. Up in the purple now. Way off the pace though. So now I'm going to go ahead and...
Well, program over.
What?
That wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
Both of the last two laps were good. Alright, there's no point in me driving all the way around, so I'll just manually, or through the menu, take it back to the garage. Really disappointed that I didn't get points for completing that program. Just tuned into the stream, doing good so far. Got to blast through. I have lots of other stuff to do today. Good night, Bristol. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks a lot for swinging through. Completely understand when you have a busy night. Let's go ahead and get that stuff done.
Okay, this is the only session that we've got left to complete our acclimatization program, so let's get out there.
Nah, bro, I'm good. Let's see here. I don't want to quit to the... Yeah, I want to retire from the session. Let's go ahead and go on to qualifying.
As all cars are now over the line, your top three again are Hubert, Schumacher, and Nobuharu Matsushita. Practice
had a pretty
times
good
are on
lap.
the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F2 action soon.
New one-shot qualifying, and we got rain on the track. So put me out on the mediums. Current average level of tire wear. Okay, that's the current tires, not my average. Alright, let's go do this. I just want to get through this flying lap without spinning the car. Whoa! Yep. That's what you gotta look out for. May just not be able to stomp on the car's accelerator like I normally do coming out of a corner. Wish I knew what that was beeping. Still haven't mastered that corner. Hopefully I made up some time on that nice pull of acceleration coming out of that other corner just there. Well, I'm not usually that fast. Whoa, stick. 146. I don't know if that's going to be fast enough. Oh, that's good.
Really pleased.
First, yes. Pole position.
So qualifying is complete, and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three
Dorian
are
placed
Carter,
eighth.
Matsushita, and Antoine Hubert.
So it's not like I'm on a
The grid
scrub
is set
team.
then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
I'm an angel. I kill firstborns while their mamas watch. I turn cities into salt. I even, when I feel like it, rip the souls from little girls. And from now till kingdom come, the only thing you can count on in your existence is never understanding why.
Little Christopher Walken. The great Christopher Walken.
Hello and welcome to the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya.
It looks like we're dry today.
Counting down to the start of today's race, and you can
But
feel
I'm
the excitement in the air.
Suspecting
This
that
policy
I
is
qualified
really
on medium,
respectable.
so I have to. So that's
He's
what I'm going to
the
have
vehicle
on.
racing at, known to the teams, well known to the drivers, many.
Yeah, okay, so it's Catalunya.
We've got
That's what I thought.
16 turns, the elevation.
I thought this was a track that I've raced
some
before, it
famous-
just had been
famous
renamed.
moments down through the years.
Elevation change on the back there.
In commentary, I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I imagine you've been around this track countless times by now. Any tips for the drivers out there today?
Yeah, you're right. This is a track that has been in rotation for both Formula 1 and Formula 2 for years now. My advice is to watch your tires management. The track has a bumpy surface that can be very demanding on drivers and tires. Play it safe most of the way around, then look at the long straight into turn 1 for overtake opportunities.
Let's
Yeah, I
take
mean,
a look
if
at
you're-
the grid
if you're
positions
faster
for
than the
today's
rest of the
race.
grid.
Carter lines up on pole position, and Nobuharu Matsushita completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hubert, Ilott, Jordan King, and Correa, Alesi, Boccolacci, Mazepin, Guan Yu Zhou. Latifi, Giotto, Mick Schumacher, and De Vries, Calderon, Tete Camara, Delatraz, and Ralph Boschel, Rag Hunather, and Sean Galale completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Of course, I don't know anything about the Formula 2 teams out of practice as it is with the Formula 1 teams, but it's interesting to know that this is home field. So let's change the preferences one more time. So I took down the racing line, dynamic racing line type. Let's make it 2D. Let's make it a little more difficult on me. Woo, I gotta jump. What? Did somebody hit him? Is he giving somebody the sign? No! Let's restart that. I didn't see that gravel corner coming up that quick. Here comes Hubert. In order to get some space between myself and the rest of everybody who was flying into turn 1, I held my speed up a little bit longer than usual.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me what compound I'm on. This is that weird canted corner. Yeah, it breaks you back like 120 degrees. Everybody's close, but I got a little distance. Sun glaring off. Oh, he's close. Nine laps. Charging into that corner like you've just done the last 2 times is gonna eventually prove out to be a bad day for you. Trying to get on the radio to get some information from my engineer.
You are in first position, front of the pack.
stand right back there.
Hubert is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 41.9.
Getting better at this series of corners now. That is such a hard corner back there. I've still not figured out how to take those chicanes good yet.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Hubert and King.
They're so tight. Loki Loco, you're not causing accidents, are you? This game has reading windows to pop up, but they need a voice to read the things like brake bias and stuff. Right? Yeah, no. Might be surprised if there weren't like accessibility settings that do that for you. Yeah, but it is tough to bring up a menu and then, well, like I'm fighting to get to the voice controls. Now this game might have, I think in the past they have implemented, and it's probably still in there, the game is responsive to voice controls when you're trying to call to your crew chief, your race engineer, and ask for information. I think that's true. Let's see if that's true on both PC and console. So how are you doing tonight? Thanks very much for coming through. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope your day has gone well.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Didn't realize I was taking care of the tires. Yeah, and I do apologize, Loki. Obviously, while I'm playing a racing game, it's going to be hard for me to keep up with chat, what's ongoing while I'm on track. I'll definitely try and catch up in between. Yep, just trying to keep up with chat causes me to do things like I just did, like almost drive off into the grass. Should make a bad day for everyone. We're over 3 seconds behind. Okay. Wasn't as bad going to that corner that time.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Started Alan Wake and it seems okay, but I don't think it's something I would like. Still going to keep going with it. I understand this game isn't something you can really pause, because if you do and don't remember the turn that's coming up, you're screwed. It's an in-the-moment game. Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of pausing it and coming out of pause and going, oh no! Fortunately for the time being, I do have racing lines turned on. I have them minimalized. I've gone out of the 3D, kind of above the surface racing line model, which has some height on the racing model symbol, so you can always see it. To making it was supposed to be so that I'd set the racing line so that you were supposed to. I thought it was only supposed to come or help you in the corners. No! No! Stop. I was wondering what the heck that was. Okay, so I'm getting better at those corners. I'm not tending to hit the keep out yellow high markers as much. Lap 7. This person is almost 5 seconds behind. It's so hard when you're coming down that straight, which I'm sure you've got to be hitting in excess of 300 kph. Very hard to brake going into that first turn. Alright, we're still rolling along. Oh no! Stink. I was looking at the blasted. I was looking at the sector speed data. So I had a good first sector, but the second sector I was down on. Or I am down on it. I haven't really been paying attention if they tell you what sector you're in. Got good sector 1, bad sectors 2 and 3. Alright, now that my memory is jolted to how they use sectors. Realize it's not stages of the overall race, but sectors on the racetrack. Ooh. Sort of snuck up on me. Almost a 6-second lead. to their use of the pack. Still got another lap to go after this.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Really driving super aggressive into these turns. Keep fearing the front brakes are just gonna let go with me putting all this downforce on them. Braking brake. Oh, no. Alright, we're here on our last lap. Don't have the best first sector time right now. Maybe because stink. Alright, that's good. I was able to recover, almost put her in the grass there. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
A great
Computer
win
officials
there
don't
for
like
the
me though.
Campos team
Keep
today.
not giving me the racer of the day.
And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal
So
of
is
time
Alan Wake
without
action-y
really
enough,
taking
or
control.
is it kind of
But at the end of the day,
is it overly,
the difference was
heavy
down to
on
simply being
its
faster
reliability on
track
story?
than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
Because that's my big worry, especially having played through the vast majority
See them
of
on their way out to the podium now. Campos have
The
come
Last
a
of Us
really
Part
long
2.
way in this sport. And what a
I
special
don't
race
like
this
the
was
pacing of that
to see
game.
them earn the top spot.
and the amount of time that you spend in idle between, not in idle, but, you know, in active rest from one combat sequence to the other. Particularly when so many combat sequences in The Last of Us 2 are very benign action sequences. So, I'm wondering how... I mean, I have Alan Wake. I grabbed it and downloaded it when it was free on the Epic Game Store. But like you, I haven't... I mean, you're playing it now, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's table. Carter increases their championship lead.
It first
And now,
puts you in a
Davide
situation of,
Valsecchi,
like,
let me
what's
ask you,
going on,
who was
then it
your
introduces
driver?
action of flashlight and shooting. Okay,
The
gotcha.
Argentine driver just surprised me today. It was impressive.
On to the teams then. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table.
I'm gonna find out.
Goodbye for now
It's a
then,
dream, but it's
we
not.
really are just getting started.
So
Make
just a
sure you
tutorial,
join
it
us
seems.
again
Okay.
for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well, it'll be interesting to hear if that maintains. Always interested to see when the story on a narrative-driven game really gets going. That sometimes there's a not insignificant shift in the amount of combat that you encounter, whether it be it's, you know, much more than expected. and in some ways too
We're
much.
returning after yesterday's feature race for the final event of the weekend, the sprint. Down on the grid below us, the drivers are spending their last few minutes getting ready. Very soon,
It's a horror that's
we're
not a
going to kick
horror.
this race off
It's
in
a thing
dramatic
that's
fashion.
not a thing so far. Okay, gotcha.
As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Okay, let's go ahead and knock a little bit more off. Okay, gearbox. Nope, we're sticking with the gearbox. Pure assist release. ERS assistant. DRS assist. It's interesting. Fuel assist is already off. So I wonder. I don't even remember what it was on now. I guess maybe it was stink. I mean, is the way I'm playing the same as experienced? No, they turned braking assist completely off. Manual and suggested gear. I think that's the only thing that I would want to change. Alright, we'll go ahead and try and play it at experience. Be my second race in Barcelona. I got put all the way back at 8th because I won that race. Whoa! I got the warning for the collision? What? Restart that. I think I wasn't paying complete attention when the when the lights went out. For my takeoff from the line. So I can't remember, Loki, what platforms you have. Are you playing Alan Wake on PC? Whew, it's gonna be rough. Come on. Oh, come on. Here we go, going inside. Nice. Oh no! Ah! Car lost its traction on the grass. Yeah, PC. I might get a PS5 at some point, not this year. Okay, very cool. What is it that interests you about the PlayStation 5? Yeah, that's what it is. I don't have the full traction control of... I'll look to get down the inside here. gosh, Matsuhita, come on. No! Come on.
For the rest of the race.
Stinking teammate. What? It's amazing that I didn't run into anybody just then. I had the car outside and inside. Down to P11. Ah! Is it that traction control that's screwing me up? That's the braking assist. Maybe the reduction in the traction control. Traction control. I am, so first, well, okay. So, I'm gonna start the session over. I'm gonna have to retweak my tuning here. I got a PlayStation 3 for the backwards compatibility. I skipped 4.
This is the team's
Because
home
of
race.
that.
We're all
And 5 is
relying on you
supposed to
to
have it, so
impress
nothing
today.
too technical. I think the graphics or whatever between the PS and Xbox are so close, it doesn't matter too much. Right, no, I agree. I think, I mean... I may be mistaken, but I think that... Let me retune these preferences. So I'm going to set it on amateur. I'm going to reduce the braking assist, leave the traction control, dynamic racing line, corners only, 2D, pit assist, pit release assist, ERS. So this is where I am now. I think if I want to tweak it again, what I got to do is reduce the braking assist and the traction control, which I think was what Expert was on anyway. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. I want to say, so I don't think the PlayStation 5. So I think it has backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 games, since that's all built on x86 architecture. Even though I don't think Sony has stick.
Find that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't know that Sony has made a official statement. Come on. Word has said all PlayStation 4 games will be backwards compatible.
Okay, this is the
I
team's
think that
home
they have
race.
said
We're all relying on you to impress.
something mealy mouth, like they expect them to be, or something like that. But I don't think they've made a statement that is equivalent in strength to Microsoft's statement that, you know, all Xbox games will be backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. And except for the PlayStation 4, I think all the other backwards compatibility with PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1 games is all via PlayStation Now. I think the only thing we're waiting to hear... Guy smoked his tires. Brakes. I think the only thing we're waiting to hear is whether or not... I had to dive wide. Who's this, King again? Is whether or not they'll all be paid. So, if there's anything like there is on Xbox where they know that you previously owned a game or own a game, whether or not you'll be enabled to just play that on the PlayStation Now platform for free, or on whether or not you'll still have to be a PlayStation Now subscriber.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
But I mean, in my experience, Sony makes you pay for everything. So my expectation would be to experience any backwards compatibility on 3, 2, or PlayStation 1, that you'll have to be a PlayStation Now subscriber. I mean, I still have my PlayStation 3. What the... And for that reason, I had a launch window box PlayStation 3 that had PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility in hardware on it. But when I finally got my Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I got rid of that one and kept my newer PlayStation 3 that didn't have hardware-based backwards compatibility. My P7 now. Just pay attention. All my controllers for my PlayStation 3 are broke. Ah, man. Yeah, are you, when you get your PlayStation 5, are you keeping your PlayStation 3? Because, I mean, that's what I elected to do, was to just keep my PlayStation 3 rather than pay for PlayStation Now. DRS enabled. Ah, come on. Wind him up. There we go. Nice pass. You know, when I'm inside of you like that, you gotta let me by. Well, like I said, I must have just barely touched him. The race marshals did not give me that as a penalty. Ah! That's the key that's right back there, though. Fastest lap! That's the key to just drop back, and it's now Alessi. There's the car immediately behind. Still haven't gotten down to where I have a really good flow on this track. Whew. A little riskier than the desired. This Matsushida's teammate. Right behind. Hope I didn't slow down so much. Matsushita closed up, but he was Not able to get close enough for a pass. Gotta get by this guy though. But I also can't let Matsushita get in front of me because he is tough to pass. Gotta keep him in my rearview mirror as well. Fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the
Keep
race.
beating him on the
Keep this
fastest
up.
lap each time I come around. Can I outbrake Ilot? I don't think so. Can't follow him around another whole lap, though. I will definitely wind up getting in the back of him. Go, 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 go! There we go, there we go, there we go. No! It's alright, you held on, you're still behind me. Stink. Mazepin. Totally unintentional. I gotta let him go ahead while I'm coming back on the track. I did pass him, but I forced myself wide. Not having the most graceful race. Barely holding it together and came up with the pack. 2 more laps to go.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Gotta get settled back into this and into my normal racing groove. Here he comes, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Outside in him. Woo! What? How did I collide with him when I'm the car ahead? Sticking marshes in this game. Putting down a little more speed coming out of these corners. I don't know that I'll ever catch up with Correa. It's weird that he's never led a race this season before, and now all of a sudden. I don't know what team he's with. Yeah, no, you're not going to catch him. It's good.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, do I have one more lap? Okay. No, no, no! Behind Mazepin. I can't play Batman Arkham City, but got it free during the Epic stuff. Yeah, I'll keep it, and I still have a PS2, or at least the box that's in the garage. Yeah, I held on to my PS2. So my PS2 I held on to after I bought my PS3. And my PS3 I held on to after I got my PS4. And again, I'm historically not a last generation console keeping kind of person. Typically my stick has been, when the new console comes out, you take the old one, box it up, take it down to GameStop, trade it in, and use that credit to as money towards the new generation console. But the last couple times that I've made my upgrade to the new PlayStation platform,
You stepped up and
either haven't
achieved
been able to
Good
trade
job.
in the old one or didn't want to because I was keeping it around for backwards compatibility.
That's it for another race and a fantastic win for Charouz.
Yeah, I mainly kept my PlayStation 2 around so I could play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
This race, this week, was about one thing and one thing only.
And I think,
Anyone
I
can
get
be
my-
beaten for just one lap, but there's a difference between that.
oh, that's right. So I got my Xbox 360 first, and then I got, I had my Xbox 360 and kept my PlayStation 2, and then I got my PlayStation 3 afterwards, obviously, because they were staggered by a year.
Looks like they're on their way out onto the podium now.
But then
and
also,
what
it
a
took me a
result
little bit
this
of time to
is.
get my PlayStation 3.
Popular one with the
It was still
crowd.
technically in the launch
Great
window. It
stuff
came out
to
in
see the
October.
Charouz
I got
team
mine in
on top here today.
November over that Thanksgiving weekend. But once I'd had it for a while, I went ahead and got rid of the PlayStation 2. Especially once I realized that Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3 or whatever was being rebooted or whatever was coming to the PlayStation 3. So that really eliminated most of my desire to keep my PlayStation 2.
And now, let's take a look at the driver's stand. Carter increases their championship lead. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to give it to the Campos driver today. They did a great job at getting the most out of tires without losing pace. That's a good skill to have.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Carlin moved up the table with another strong performance this weekend. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
All right, let's see where we're going next. Ugh. Monaco. This is such a hard track. And now with Azerbaijan thrown into the mix, it's you basically go through it twice, because Azerbaijan is very similar to Monaco, just without as much of an elevation change. Wow. Graphics look great. All right, so let's see. So now, braking assist is low, traction control is full. Can't turn anti-lock braking off. I'm surprised there's no stability control this year, looks like. Braking assist. Yeah, because it was medium before. Alright, I'm going to pull the traction control model down to medium. Alright, I tell you what, I'm going to step away and take a quick break. Go and use the restroom really quick. Clear out my sinuses, and then I will be right back. So, it'll be about a 3 to 5 minute break. I'm going to put you guys on the BRB scene, and I'll be right back. Loki, if you have other stuff to do, man, I completely understand. So hopefully I'll see you when I get back. If not, and I don't see you, have
Remember, we have
a
number of practice programs to run. It'll be very beneficial
good next
for
few
the team
days.
to do these. This is the
always
only
understand
session we need
when
to
people
do
can't
them,
stick
so let's
around
get on that
once we go into
console.
break mode. So, but otherwise, I will be back as quick as I can.
Okay, remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the center of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tire equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
All right, everybody, we're back. About to race through the streets of Monaco. We've made one additional tweak to increase my difficulty. I should have put the game on pause so the session timer didn't keep running. Yeah, so we've moved traction control down to medium. Let's go ahead and decide what program we're going to run. We'll run the tire management program again. Track is clear, though I'm pretty sure rain's in the vicinity. Looks like we might have a little rain. Go ahead and run the tire management program like I said. Oh yeah, you got a lot of rain actually. You're running the wets. We will go ahead and go with the drive out.
Take it easy to start with. The track's wet.
So Loki, what are some of your favorite PlayStation 3 games? Or have the controllers been broken for so long that you don't that you haven't played it in a while? It's just a ridiculous pit lane. Let's give him control back to him. Oh, this is really wet. Stink. This is absolutely... One of the most punishing tracks because there is no soft barrier here. If you make a mistake, you're going into the hard wall. Like that. Felt like that was just a tire bounce. What? Oh, is it just a chicane? Calderon. No, come on.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I'm gonna have to get accustomed to the fact that I can't just blip the throttle away. I have been. Get used to feeding power in slowly. Like I'm hardly able to get up any speed at all. Well, I mean, then it is Monaco in the complete wet.
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Good box.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I'm gonna have to get used to driving this car all over again with the difficulty increase. Wow. And how's my tire wear not doing well? And I've hardly put any pressure on the tires at all. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know. Corner cutting. Oh, it's a chicane. I'm just not picking up on how that chicane is structured. Oh, there's a pit lane.
Okay, test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're gonna have to run it again.
Seriously. I just had Batman Arkham City as my fave. I don't play many games, just a few many times. Even in this great area. Free to play, I still only play a few a lot. Skyrim was on PS3, I played that a lot. Okay, gotcha.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Like I said, I have a buddy who had a buddy who was like that. He just looked forward to one or two major releases a year, and would play those, all the way through and all the side missions. So yeah, no, I completely understand that. That's good though. It's nice. It's good to have a small number of games that you really fall in love with.
Okay, we've not got long between now and qualifying, so it'd be very productive for us to run the qualifying pace evaluation. We can get some good R&D data as well if we complete it.
Yeah, but I'm running tire management, so... Wait, what did that say? Oh, select your preferred tire. Weather changes expected during your practice program. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do the flying lap since I already tried getting out here before. Okay, now I see the chicane. How do I have full control of the car? No, it's the AI is still driving. Okay, here we go.
This test is all about tyre management.
Well,
try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
in fact, with these tires, I don't even know. Yeah, stick that's the corner cut. I don't even know if I can apply maximum power while I have these slicks on. I'm getting rumble feedback every time I squeeze on the accelerator, even and get anywhere near max throttle. DRS is enabled. I don't know why. I have no idea why it's showing tire wear in the red. Yeah, the car is sliding and floating around. Even if I don't move the car, just the simple fact of getting to max throttle causes the car to become unsettled. And for some reason, it is pegged in the red, and I cannot get it to move. What the flip? Yeah, I guess because I'm outside the time band, I'm just going
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
because I'm too slow.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Okay, I'll try and push the car a little faster. No! I guess you're just gonna stay in the red. Well, flip. I mean, I couldn't even get the car to turn. I mean, the car is just... I mean, that's not all. I mean, I don't think that's all just because of the
Okay,
damage.
take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Didn't get anywhere near being under control in the chicane. Jeez.
Your front wing is damaged. Expect a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
Alright. Return to garage. Yeah, just return to the garage.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
It's a team ejected that for low fuel. Complete a full lap using minimal fuel. Okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
The weather's improved quite a bit now. It may be worth considering retrying some of the earlier programs to see if we can get better information.
Nope. Press for time. We're just going to go on to qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, which are King, Boccalacci, and Guan Yu Zhou. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Oh boy. I always have problems with this coffee mug. I'm a little worried trying to get it off. Get the top off. Ow. Yeah, okay. It's coming out pretty easily now. Whew. Would not have done good for the coffee to explode all over me or on all top of all my electronics.
I'm a doctor, not an engineer.
I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
I'm a doctor, not an escalator.
I'm a doctor, not a coal miner.
Let's see if they're going to change my tires for one-shot qualifying. Hey, what's going on, H212? Coffee so late at night. Yo, what's up? I drink coffee for pain relief. Nothing much, H212. Thanks so much for coming through the live stream. Yeah, Loki, I am a, it's historically been that I drink coffee and it keeps me, it somewhat helps keep me awake. But then I can go to sleep without it bothering me at all. That's just, because my early adult life involved me working very weird hours. So it's just something that my body became acclimated to. I drink coffee for pain relief. That's interesting. I think I could see how that would work. I mean, caffeine is something that overrides your pain receptors and allows you to kind of keep pushing and pressing through pain. So, very cool. Let's see, sir. What game do you like that you wouldn't stream? I used to work third shift for 11 years. Ouch. Man, what game? I don't know. I don't know that there's any game that I would play that I wouldn't stream. I gave some thought to that last year when I was playing Disco Elysium, which is a really text-heavy game, and I thought that I would just play that on the side and not stream it. But I'm really insistent that. I mean, streaming for me is really streaming for me is just that I essentially use Twitch as like a live recording studio. And the thing that it helps me do, I mean, I enjoy hanging out with you guys as well too. What it helps me do from a video production standpoint is it gives me a live video feed that I can actually monitor. Whereas when I'm playing games and recording locally, I can't see, what I'm recording. So I'm really insistent that I do on Twitch, whatever I would be normally doing during my gaming schedule anyway, which is really, what I play is really oriented around supporting the podcast and blogging, although I'm horrible at keeping up with my blogging at this point and covering the gaming industry. So there's really not a lot. I really can't think of anything right now. I will say still Disco Elysium might be a game that I would play without streaming because it's just, I enjoy playing it and I try to get into it, but man, that game is just so text heavy that it just makes me tired. And there's another game that's like that, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. There's been two games of it, and both of them you drive a submarine, but it's like a steampunk RPG, and that game is really text heavy. When you're underway, it's good. It's a little cool actiony submarine game, but man, when you encounter anything or when you are playing the RPG part of it, man, it is just a text slog. Ooh, straight into the flying left. I didn't realize that. Whoa, no! It gave me no warning. And it was just dropping me in. Or that it was transferring control. I wasn't looking at the lights, so I guess that's my fault. Yeah, I may have to. I cannot deal with this traction control. Nope. Let's see. That allows you to restart the session. I'm just not getting it with the traction control being down so low. I'm going to have to come up with other ways to increase the difficulty. Restart the session. Oh, okay, so it's got me on the super softs. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't imagine working third shift for 3 years. Monaco. Track is redonk. I don't know why I cannot make those corners. Am I going too fast? Not starting my turn in enough, soon enough. Stick that something bright and right in my eyes. Ugh. Man, Matsushita is just taking off. That it? Am I done? Oof, 20th. Horrible. How are the cars different in this game? Do you have faster acceleration than other cars, or are they all the same? So in Formula 2, all cars are the
As we
same.
wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Schumacher, Matsushita, and
In order to
Giovanni.
level the playing
It's time
field,
to leave for
all
now,
cars
but
are the
we'll be
exact
back
same
tomorrow
spec.
when the feature race gets itself
Now you can
underway.
tune them so that they are that it drives differently, but as far as the specification goes, all of them are the same. When you get to Formula 1, each team has its own engineered car. There are some things that have to be the same. They tweak the rules every year and limit teams on what they can change and what has to be the same. And they keep constantly shifting that to kind of make it a challenge to the team so that, you know, whatever your winning formula was last year,
Welcome
you
to
know,
one of, if
you're
not
not able
the
to
most iconic
implement the
race
same
circuit
exact
in
strategy and
Formula
engineering
2.
for the
A track with
the
absolutely
season
no
after
room
that.
for error, a track that requires every bit of skill these young drivers can muster. We're getting ready for lights out here in Monte Carlo. The Circuit de Monaco is, for all practical purposes, pretty much unchanged since its 1929 introduction. It's strange to consider that this 2.1 mile lap will take the drivers here around almost an entire country. 19 corners, but not that many opportunities for overtaking. Instead, this is a track that rewards technical skill. I'm Alex Jakes, and I'm joined once again by the GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. Davide, today's race takes place
but if you
on
can
one of
never
the most
pass
infamous
anyone, then
circuits in motorsport.
who cares
What
about
is
your
it
technical
this track
savvy?
that makes it stand out?
Alex, I'm very happy to be here. Monaco is a short track, but the wall is just after the white line. The drivers need to stay aware from the line.
This
and
may
from
be the race that
wall.
causes me
And
to
it's so
eat a little on
important to start in
my
the first two row if you want to compete for the victory.
championship run here.
Here is the grid for today's race, which will be starting shortly. A fantastic effort from Mick Schumacher yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Nobuharu Matsushita alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Alesi, King, Antoine Hubert, and Mazepin, Correa, Giotto, Boccalacci, Nick de Vries, Tete Camara, Galeo, Guan Yu Zhou, and Eilert, Delatraz, Raghunathan, Latifi, and Tatiana Calderon, Boschon, and Carter. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
I just realized I picked
After
Carter
the
as my
points finish last
nickname,
race,
so that's who
let's
they've
aim
been.
to keep the
I
momentum
didn't
going.
know who the heck. I was like, who the heck are they talking about? All right, so I'm gonna have to reset driver difficulty again. Just gonna put it on amateur and not do any tweaks. Now you have gameplay settings, so that's what I want to change. Can't move the driver AI though. You can. Nope, everything's set. So I think when I'm next in between races, those are the things that I need to change to monkey with the difficulty. All right. What is pole position? So pole position is the front place on the grid. So you can't see it from here, but the grid is actually staggered. I think it's staggered. Yeah, there's no way that I see you coming out of this without having a collision with somebody. The best thing I need to do is try and make sure that I don't take any damage. Yeah, so number 2 position, they call that at the front of. They call that at the front of the grid, but the reality is that number 2 position will be slightly behind. Position 1. I'm now in P15. So I did actually come ahead 5 spots.
All right, we're looking good so far.
I understand where that chicane is coming out of the tunnel. It looks like I've taken no damage. Ah, what is... I think at this stage I'll just be happy if I hold on to 15th. Or 16th. Yeah, but pole position is the, this position 1 is the furthest ahead on the starting grid and goes to the driver who scores the fastest time during the qualification round. And what they do in Formula 2, if I remember it correctly, or if I have this positioning down, is in the second race. So there's 2 races per weekend. And there's only lap 2. I have 11 laps to go. There are 2 races per weekend. In the second race, I think what they do is they reverse the starting grid positions of the first 8 cars. So if you're in the top 8 after qualifying, if you're the 8th car, I think you go to pole position. I can't remember if it's cars on the grid or if it's a race win.
Catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
Really? Yeah, he's catching up. I just have not gotten settled into where I know and understand this track. So unlike most of the tracks I'm going through here, it's still a relatively low level of confidence. Smacking into walls. Unfortunately, I'm not smacking into him, but I am making wall contact. I have no wing damage. Still in 16th, and I know that cars up ahead have pulled out too. So I think all I can do is hope to hold on to 16th. Oh no! I knew that was risky. Great. Great, 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 great. Restart it.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Some points in the board. I'm in the lead in their Drivers' Championships. Everybody's smoking their tires. Tire pieces flying all over the track. And
be careful with
there's
the
the
front
wing
wing.
damage.
You've taken some minor damage.
No, 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 no.
After the points finish last race,
I may just have lost the groove for tonight. 20th position on the grid is not going to serve me in good stead for picking my way through the crowd and trying to figure this out.
mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
What?
Retail position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Well, there is no other position for me to fall back to. There is no 21st place. There are only 20 cars on the grid. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Yeah, and that may be all I have to focus on to walk away with, is I just need to be able to say that I that I finished this race and I don't get a did not finish mark on my record.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I don't even know how to do that. Machine strategy. They're gonna try and tell me to come into pit? Just letting me get away with that with no penalty because there's nobody behind me and I didn't theoretically advantage myself by... What the heck? This track is just not me. Yeah, I just need to try and hold this thing together enough to finish the race.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Come on. Like, I keep coming down that hill, I cannot cut that chicane. Jeez. Yet I'm torn because I'm sure they're telling me to go ahead and pit now. Compare some damage, but like I don't know that them repairing it is going to make me place any better. So I have half the mind just to stay out and get this over with as quickly as possible. I've got some springs damage, suspension damage.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Almost had to come to a sticking complete stop just to negotiate that corner. Yeah, like I am not seeing anybody else. I guess everybody else is just gone. Like I don't even see them on the radar. On my map.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
Nab it.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Come on. Ugh. Not paying attention. Trying to dig through the menus.
Front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one.
Yeah, I just gotta focus on just getting out of this.
There's 6 laps of fuel remaining.
It's horrible. So I'll just use this as a reconnaissance, set of reconnaissance laps for
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
trying to figure out how to get this thing.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh man, I'm getting lapped. Well, that's fine. I can accept the difficulty model where I'm able to get through most of the tracks winning. And I can afford to take a hit on Monaco.
Blue flag.
Faster cars approaching. Just let them go through. Got to be kidding me. I'm so over this. Every time. Still not able to nail that chicane.
Blue flag.
Well, where the heck? I mean, what makes me angry is where the heck am I supposed to pull over to? I am trying to let all you guys go by. Oh my gosh. Come on. Well, I was trying to be polite. I don't know why you guys are...
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Yeah. Hate that chicane.
Blue flag.
Really? I'm doing everything I can to let you by. You're just running over me.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
I tried to let him by. I'm still trying to let him by. Jeez.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Wow. Actually allowed me to finish 19th. It's better than nothing. Did not have a very good outing.
Another excellent win from Prema. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I'm
As
gonna
we
try
look
and see
back
if
on
I
a
can
thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers
make
take
any
their
improvement.
place.
What does we aren't racing the car behind me? It means so
then, it's time to see how
the
this
way
result
racing
affects the
etiquette
drivers'
works.
camp. The gap
If,
at the top of the championship has been
If
cut
faster
down
cars
after
behind you
the
catch up
race
to you
for
because they're lapping you,
and so driver
then
of the
what you're
day
supposed to
then,
do is
Davide Valsecchi.
just move over and get out of the way so that they can continue racing. Right? So I was 20th. First, second, and third came up behind me. They were still actively engaged with trying to beat each other. There was no way for me to,
Their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile,
you know, pull off
Carly
anything
moved
that
up
would
the
have
table
helped me
with
at all.
another
So
strong performance this weekend. After
the
all
blue
this
flag
drama,
coming out and then
mad
his
not
comment
to
that we're not
join
racing the
next
car
race.
behind us just meant that I was
Hope to
supposed
see
to
you there.
move
Take care.
over and get out of the way. Now what you'll see and what will be questionable and the marshals will give cars penalty for is, let's say that, so I'm on a team, I've got the other driver on the team. Let's see that that driver had been behind the pack that was coming up behind me and he was in, say, 5th. Then what's always questionable, what you want to make sure of, you want to make sure that your teammate doesn't stand to benefit by you slowing down the rest of the field. And it's often the thing that people will get accused of if they don't promptly get out of the way when faster cars are coming up behind them and lapping them.
As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2
Basically,
race,
I'm just
joined
gonna
again
walk the
by
earth.
Davide
What you mean
Valsecchi.
walk the earth?
Davide
You
is
know,
a
like
former
Caine in
Team
Kung Fu.
champion.
Walk from place
Excellent
to
insight
place,
to
meet
what
people,
drives
get in
through
adventures.
young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid.
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments. There is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive.
Yeah, I've just been
and all
completely
drivers know
discombobulated by
they
this
are
track.
going to be pushing each other all of the way. And In this sport,
I'm gonna go ahead and race it out though, just to get this behind me, so that the next one I come back tomorrow night, I'm just getting on with the rest of the season, hopefully on a regular track.
We might be looking at another bottom half finish again today, unless we can take advantage at the race start and gain a few places.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Let me make sure my difficulty setting is set right. Gameplay settings, assists, yep, it's set on amateur. Let's go ahead and start the race. What frustrates me is there's a couple points where you can tell that I'm clearly faster than some of these other cars, but they all... Come on, man. 2-second time penalty for the collision.
We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Ugh. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and try and make this go ahead pass. I mean, otherwise, I'm just never making any kind of headway at all. What is this guy doing? Is he stuck on my rear foil? Alright, I'm in position 15 now.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Eight laps in the second race at Monaco. Man, this car in the pink livery is all over me. See if I can lose him on the straight.
Losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
No, I should have gained a few seconds of the car behind, because he was right behind me. Well, it looks like I did lose the guy in the pink livery. And he got overtaken by the one car he was fighting with. Ah, come on! Boshung. Come on, man. I really cannot take any more being given a penalty for colliding with a car who's overtaking me from behind and encroaching on my spacing on the track. Come on, man. Repeat 16. 4 more laps to go. Now that stink! Can't believe I'm falling behind more positions. Not only am I going to have to back out all the challenge kind of stuff they throw at you, as far as different members of different podcasts, they each all have different skills. I don't know why I said podcasts. each members of different teams. I got one more lap. I just need to finish this nightmare. Great.
This is your final lap of the race.
I don't know what is going on with this tonight. I have played Monaco and other racing games and not having this hard a problem with it. So I don't know what is different about Monaco in this game, or how did I mess up my car's tuning and whatnot to yield this kind of performance. Horrible. See track. Oh boy, that was horrible.
See you in Parc Fermé.
Good night, going to bed 30 minutes late after 2 hours. No worries, look, I'm right behind you. I'm going to box up, wrap this up. I will be back on tomorrow night playing some more Formula 1, or F1 2020 by Codemasters.
So Univirtuosi of
Hopefully it will be better. We're done with Monte Carlo. Let's put that behind us.
Tell me, Davide, what was the
I'm just going to have to come back and
I think this race was
play that track.
Podium, our top three
I may need to play it
drivers.
outside of
Great
career
effort
mode
from
and just
today.
play it as a one-off.
Very difficult race.
Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Loki, I will see you later. Get some sleep. Thanks again so much for anybody who happened to come through the live stream. Thank you, Loki Loco. Thank you, Question Comedian. Thank you, Ace. I will be back on tomorrow night playing some more F1 2020. We'll continue on with our career mode in the season that we're in. Once again, my name has been Gascally Stamus from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch.
In the driver's tape, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I think it has to be a Luca Ghiotto.
If you happen to be watching the archive version of this out on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you just receive a notification whenever I post new content. Until next time, good night. Good luck at gaming. Take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. Play the games you like and stream the games you love. Going back tomorrow night for another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. We'll be playing Formula 1 for the rest of the week, and Sunday night we'll be flipping the variety switch and we'll be going over to play some Destiny 2 on Xbox. So that will be a new arc in the Firearms Tales. I have not played Destiny 2 on Xbox in quite some time, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't enjoy playing Destiny 2 on consoles anywhere near as much as I enjoy playing it on PC, but I have the game on this platform, so I may as well. I'll spend some time playing it as well. That's going to do it for me, everybody. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Good night.